Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mixstar, and this is Shadowverse, and yeah, we are now in Serenity, and how is this gonna play out? Because as we saw with Erika, I can't keep remembering the name, if that is the right way to pronounce it. She had like a past experience where the roles were reversed. So how's this gonna play out? Let's get to it and find out. And as like before, when it switches to going after someone else, then yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna try and get these the exact same spots as the last one, because it was four episodes basically on this after the prologue, so this is going to be 4, and so basically 8 4s. Yeah, for each character at this point anyway. Okay, let's begin. Yes, still the recommended deck. I've not used my own deck yet.
Where am I? Is this the throne room? No.
Perfect timing, sleepyhead. Tea will be served in just a moment.
Wait. Really? Is this how it's gonna go? Instead of you serving her, she's serving you? Really? Is that how it's gonna go?
Princess, is that you?
I bought these teacups and your favorite blend of tea. Come on.
I don't think so.
You look scared, Erika. What's wrong? Did you have a bad dream?
You're a fake. You're holding yourself all wrong, and the look on your face isn't right either. It's all wrong.
Ah, at least she's smarter than Erika, who didn't pick up on it right at the beginning. Though, she already knows this is fake.
What are you saying, Erika? It's me.
No, it's not.
Where is the real princess? I need to know.
I told you. I'm right here.
I'll ask you again. Where is the princess?
Erika?
So you're not in the mood to answer. You may not be the real princess, but I beg your forgiveness all the same.
Oh, wait, what? You are gonna fight the princess? Okay, didn't see that coming.
Ah!
Ow, that hurts.
I've got to find the real princess.
Ah.
Why? Why do you reject Serenity?
Okay, this is interesting, to say the least.
Who are you?
This dream is the cradle. You are meant to sleep until the hour of liberation.
So they're sleeping in here. But then when they get out, they wake up. Yeah.
I don't have time for these riddles. If you know where the princess is, tell me.
Still in the original palace. Ah, so we're going straight into fighting her? Okay, this time, play nice.
You must die! Liberation is almost
Okay,
here.
and first, can I get it? And then can I have some stuff to counter you? Okay, I've got it. Okay,
Let's speed things up.
go quick.
Too
And
slow.
strike.
Ah! The hour of
Okay, so-
liberation approaches.
That is good.
Where's my knight in shining
armor.
Too slow.
You play nothing. But it's just because you can't play anything because you haven't got the cost yet. Okay, now you bring down amulets when I don't have it. Okay, 6 and you stay on the field.
Let's speed things up.
Just gotta wait for that and then... and you give me that.
Too slow.
You worthless.
Too slow.
Okay, I'm doing a lot better this time.
Why must you?
I am fighting back because we don't have money.
Go away!
Come again another day. Yeah, I'll stop. Okay, award.
No subject
help.
of mine will be forsaken.
And nothing else.
Too slow.
Okay, attack another 4.
You worthless.
Too slow.
Okay, 3 more,
Why must
2 more
you?
shots, and with no one dying, then I win.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
Close your eyes and
But
free.
yeah, my ward's gonna die.
I failed, haven't I?
When will I be
Oh, when you kill
happily
something
ever
else too.
after?
Got to wait 1 more turn, then I can get you out. 2 more turns, and then I can get all 3. And recover 6 points, so basically it's a cost of 1 that card. Summon a knight as well. Get the tree. Okay, let's just do it.
I found you.
To arms, brother. At your service.
Yeah, I know I can't play the tree because of that.
Too slow. Too slow.
Okay, I need to win this. I do not want to lose again.
Denying will
I
do
lost
you
once.
no good.
I lost this game once.
You wouldn't.
Okay, if you're gonna keep attacking me like
Should
that,
have been quicker.
oh come on! I never have a card like that. The highest one I've had is one that does 4 to everyone, and that's in a Dragoncraft. That's not fair. Okay, another
Would
ward.
be wise not to underestimate me.
And evolve because, yeah, you will kill it,
Done for.
but
Oh, has my skill taken you
I'm
by
gonna kill you.
surprise? Not bad.
yeah, but you're still probably gonna bring something out, evolve it, and then kill.
Here, kitty, kitty,
Aren't you?
kitty!
Brilliant
Wait,
technique.
wait. You turn someone else into, you give something else rush. Okay, that. Then we go with 6. Okay, what can I do something that would be very useful? I put another one in my hand. That gives me something else. So I can do 5 to you, right, with that. You can get the tree up. 5 damage,
Oh,
right?
that is just.
Yes, you're dead. What now? That gives 1, and if the tree's out, 2 and 1. So it does attack and defense. Screw it, go for you. And I'm going for extra damage.
It takes a thief to catch a thief.
Okay. Please work in my favor.
These golden wings will end you.
You wouldn't
No.
fall into a dream of serenity.
No.
The winds become gales. The gales
Crap, they
cyclone.
spotted me.
Really? How did I get that? How did I get down to 9 at this point? That happened way too quickly. Okay, so put 1 in my hand.
Glory to the Sky Knights.
You do damage to a follower. So I can kill you, and then still I think it's something black.
Where's my knight in shining armor?
Hey! Oh no, you have to evolve for that. I keep forgetting. Really wish I had a ward out. But no, I don't. Sucks. Bye.
It won't be long now.
You fall.
I'll find my happiness.
Plucking
Just
me
you
from the
wait.
skies.
Okay, what now? I could do that, then wouldn't die. Yeah, I'll do that. You're gonna stay alive.
You worthless.
Okay.
No one asked for lecture.
Okay, so my field is set. If no one dies, I win. No wards, I also win. Please, nothing to mess this up.
Cheer up, friend.
Accept your serenity.
High spirits are the best spirits.
Yeah, anyway,
When will I get my happily ever
it gets messed up. But I can still do it. Because I have the tree out.
The guiding light.
And now,
hit or two will
8 damage to you.
rush on him. Nothing will change.
Finally.
Nothing is more important than her.
Well, the servant, yes.
I cannot understand. Where is the princess? I need whatever information you have.
Yeah, she's gonna tell you.
This is the world that you wished for. It is cut from the cloth of your longings and tailored to your desires. This is the power of the almighty Nexus.
Wait, so you're saying that she wants the princess to serve her? Well, I can understand that.
Humanity is meant to wait for the hour of liberation in peace. My way is just. Of this much, I am sure.
No, it's God.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why do you insist on shedding bitter tears? This isn't supposed to be.
Did she really just teleport away? Is she gone? No. Focus on finding the princess for now. If anything were to happen to her. To find her, I'll have to track down that priestess. She should still be in the castle. That should do for now. It feels like I'm forgetting something. Something important. I'm sure it's nothing. Even if it were, it wouldn't matter. Nothing is more important than finding the princess.
Don't quite get it. He's playing out completely differently, but we're in pursuit. Come on. Show yourself.
At a glance, this does seem like the castle, but it's totally different. Why am I here alone? So far from the princess?
Because you was technically on a mission and then you got brought here.
Because that is what you hoped for and wished for.
There you are!
This world was created for you. That is all there is to tell.
Created for me? What are you implying?
I am implying nothing and stating everything. This is a world for you, a dream built for your desires. Why must you and she reject the serenity that precedes liberation?
You're telling me my wishes brought this world into being? But that's impossible!
And it's only a dream, so it can.
No, that is the reality, and I am relaying it to you as the keeper of the dream. All this world's occurrences are as you wished them. This dream is yours.
And her attacking the fake princess.
Tell me where the princess is, or else.
Never would I have imagined that humanity was so pitiful or so foolish.
Insolent fool! I will eliminate you!
You knew.
It's no use calling your minions! Prepare yourself!
Really? You are a new person? Okay, now. How's this gonna go? The sorcerer.
You must die!
Insolent fool! I will eliminate you!
Good, staff, good. Yeah, I'll keep that because I want the tree. I'll have to fight next turn because
Let's speed things up.
Damage.
Too slow. Get a load of this magic!
Yeah. That's your deck. I haven't got a Leviathan in my hand yet. Oh yeah, I have. But there's nothing out there yet. Yeah, just have
My
it.
knight in shining armor!
Too slow.
Get some extra damage in. You're wasting just to send my cards back to my hand.
There's my knight in shining
Still comes
armor!
up there. Now I get the tree to my hand.
Too slow.
Come on, do it again. I dare you.
Should have been quicker.
Ow. Seriously, don't do that. Not nice. Okay, that. And that. Yeah.
It takes a
I'm
thief
gonna
to
take
catch
less
a
because
thief.
it's a lot better than Rush. I think.
You worthless!
But why?
Yeah, if there's something out, then yeah, that's better. But if not, Rush is. To wipe out the field. So you played that a bit late.
My magical powers!
And you still...
Oh!
Oh crap, they spotted me!
Evolving. You've got Storm at least. What would be better? That evolve kill you and then I gotta wait a turn. That I can do 5, but then you can attack, but still can't kill. And I'll go this way.
Where's my knight in shining armor?
Destroy you. It was kind of overkill, but still.
I'll find my happiness. Just you wait.
But why?
When will I get my
Ow.
happily ever after?
Come on, no. That sucked. Okay,
Let's
now
speed
I
things
get
up.
this out.
Devotion thunders in my core!
6 damage coming at you. No, 4. Why was I saying he was 5? Oh, he is if I evolve him.
Too slow.
Onward!
But why? Should have been quicker.
Ow. You keep drawing. Ow.
I wasn't
Oh,
enough.
come on. That sucked. I hate you. Okay, how about those? Just
You
on
would
field
be wise not to
2.
underestimate me.
What to do now? Gotta play something.
Glory to the sky
I'm
knight.
gonna play that. Oh, I've got him back, that's good. Okay, if I can get to 9, I can get all less. And
Hey, what's
yeah,
this?
Swordcraft.
Here it goes!
You go the penguin.
I feel like I could fly. Brilliant technique.
Really? Yes.
Our lines are in disarray.
Oh, I didn't know if that sucked. Okay,
You
hang on
would be
my body
wise
again.
not to underestimate me.
Okay, 4. setting up a strong field. I hope.
Lovely day for a fight.
That kind of works out. Ah. You keep taking that. You keep doing damage to yourself.
You wouldn't!
Ow, quit that.
Brilliant technique!
I hate you.
Did I go a bit too
Can you
far?
leave us alone?
won't
Leave me
get
alone.
away.
Well, aren't you something?
Okay, fine. You want to play this way? I can play it this way.
Devotion thunders in my core.
Where's my knight in shining armor?
That will go to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
It won't be long now.
Devotion binds our order.
Yeah, I really wish I give you Rush. No, Storm too. But sadly it doesn't.
Onward.
Wait, that was 6? Huh. That was 5 before. Okay, now you can't really cast any spells. I stand corrected. Normally a lot of their spells take damage.
You wouldn't!
Oh, he's just chipping at me. Yeah, it's not gonna do much.
Hey!
What do you think all this chicken's gonna do? It's gonna do nothing.
Onward.
Now you lose.
Fool.
Fine.
Nothing is more important than her!
Yeah. Okay. Do we get questions now? Well, answers.
No, this can't be. My way is just. I can't be mistaken.
Well, it is.
Where is the princess? Answer me!
Simply wish, and she will appear before you.
Erika? What are you doing?
Oh.
It's time for tea.
It's too many.
What sort of illusion is this?
It's a dream. Have you been listening?
This is no illusion. It is the cradle of dreams that you yourself crafted. Seek your serenity within.
You unbearable...
Erika? Why are you so angry? You're scaring me.
Stop it! How could she do this? Make me kill the princess not once, not twice, but 3 times?
Technically, you've done it 4. You're forgetting all about the very first time. There was 3, and then there was 1 before. That's 4.
She won't get away with this!
Okay, we're still in the cradle. Okay. How far is this gonna take? This gonna last? Or because, as I said, we're actually dealing with her, we're gonna get out. So as I said, it's gone down to 3. Maybe each one would be the same. Maybe, I don't know.
Show yourself, priestess! Where could she be? She's gone without a trace. I've searched in every corner of the castle. Every last corner.
Yeah, and you know she can teleport, so yeah.
This doesn't make any sense. Door after door, stair after stair. There's no end in sight. Why am I still in this room? Is this another one of her illusions?
Where's the princess?
Oh.
It's an ambush! Save me, Erika!
Wait.
Princess? No, it's... Are you an illusion?
Ah, enough! Bring me the princess this instant!
Isn't she right there?
Erika, please! Who are you? What is this?
Stand down if you value your life!
Ow.
The princess! Hand her over and surrender!
Looks like I've got to handle this.
Yeah. The gloves are off. You hit me, I hit back.
You must die!
Okay,
The
so
princess!
first again.
Hand her over and surrender!
Yeah, as long as I keep getting you, then that's fine. Okay. You're gonna have a swordcraft like I've got, so
Let's speed things up.
I might be facing
Too slow.
a similar deck.
Stand down if you value your life!
Where's my knight in shining armor?
Too slow.
Keep putting up my attacking force. Huh? Havencraft! I'm going up against Havencraft.
It takes a thief to catch
Really, when did a knight use Swordcraft?
you. Worthless!
Too slow.
But yeah,
Enough of this
just
nonsense!
gonna quickly wipe him out and then move on.
My ally is justice.
You've got wards, so
No
that's gonna help.
subject of mine will be forsaken.
Too slow.
And then strike.
Worthless! Peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, it is easy.
Enough of this nonsense!
Conflict is everything. Conflict is everything.
Ah,
Here I go! On my royal
okay, everyone's
blood!
attacking.
My conviction does not waver. I've failed.
Okay, wasn't that stupid?
Crud, they spotted me!
Okay, there's a rush. If I did want storm, I could by bringing you out, but you don't get this effect. I'm 1 point off from winning.
Devotion
Really?
thunders in my core.
You just want to live one more turn.
You're done for.
Devotion binds our order. Onward.
Okay,
You worthless!
Too slow.
yeah, just if I had one more, I could have played that. Wait. You had... Wait. You had 9.
Nothing is more important
Oh wait,
than
no,
her.
wait. How? Oh yeah, how do you keep going up? You were on 5 and then you went to 6. How do I keep missing that?
It's another illusion. That priestess!
Thank you, Erika. You rescued me.
Yeah. And you an illusion too?
Stay away! You aren't real!
Your blade is beautiful, radiant and pure.
You fake!
You might say your sword is tarnished, Erika. But I don't believe it. That sword saved me. You are my gentle blade, Erika. Nothing in your past can change that.
Please stop!
Erika, protect me, and your past will be forgiven.
I said stop!
Erika, protect me. Extinguish the past.
What's going on? An illusion book was kind of it was tougher than the original ones, but I think it was more in line with her original mannerisms.
Why is the illusion talking about my past? My past. That past. Not even the princess knows about that.
All this world's occurrences are as you wished them. This dream is yours.
So then, because unless you want the princess to know about him, or what? I don't get it.
That can't be true. There's no way. But if it is, then where does that leave me?
Don't understand what you're getting at. What are you getting at? I don't know. It's more confusing than usual.
No, wait, please! The rebels, they took my wife and kids hostage. They made me join, I swear!
Mission 1 complete. Now commencing Mission 2.
But my family, what's going to... what'll happen to them?
They have betrayed the crown. They will die as all traitors do.
Monster? You're a monster!
Yeah.
No, Erika. That's all behind you now. Now you are the princess's blade.
Yeah, that's a hard past to live down. So...
Erika, don't concern yourself with it. I forgive you. I accept you.
You fraud! Enough!
No matter how much blood is on your hands, no matter how tarnished you may be, I forgive you. I accept you.
Stop! How can you make the princess say that?
But then again, you don't know if the princess won't feel like that.
What need is there for such stridency? Is this not what you hoped for and wished for?
It isn't! No!
So you want forgiveness, that's what you sort of I'm getting. But because you're in here, you don't believe anything that's been said. You want it done in the real world.
Nexus is almighty. All within your heart is clear to her, so she cannot err.
No more! I won't allow this!
So forgiveness in the dream is not forgiveness in real life. She wants forgiveness.
You must die!
But it's a hard road to get to it. As long as she doesn't say it out loud, then she won't know if she can be forgiven.
Let's speed things up. Too slow.
So she needs to at least trust some people. The princess is one of them.
Let's speed things up. Too slow. Too
Going.
slow.
Is this Forestcraft I'm going up against?
May the
Yeah.
forest be at peace.
I'm surprised you didn't have any of the, well, normal ones. The one costers.
To arms, brother.
Nah, bring out
At
another
your
one.
service. Too slow. Too slow.
And keep going. Next I'm going to bring out you. Yeah, you. And
Should have been quicker.
I get some defense.
No subject of mine will be forsaken.
Too slow.
This is our way out.
Okay, keep
No one
going.
gets past me.
Keep on the pressure.
The forest is with me. Hey, let's play.
Ah!
Ow.
Forest
Dead.
folk stick together.
Oh,
I
really?
failed.
Ow.
Die.
Should have been quicker.
That is not fair. Okay, can I do some damage?
Lovely day for a fight.
No, I just draw free. I get free cards in my hand, I draw free, I summon free, no damage though. Ah.
This is our way out.
This is the forest history. Its song.
The forest
So I'm going to get you out next turn.
So
And your
this
reward.
is my end.
I walk my own path.
Oh no! Ow, quit it!
Well, aren't you something?
Why is it? Does it only do like if it's the exact amount, or is it like that because it's trying to tell me something? Trying to give me a hint, but I'm not sure. But I'll keep going my way. No, not yet. You gotta wait one more turn. Okay, get a
You
ward
would
out.
be wise not to underestimate me.
And evolve so you're
You're done for.
stronger.
Oh, has my skill taken you by surprise?
Yeah, I forgot about you. Okay, so if I attack the middle one, hopefully you'll attack with these two and then they both die. Hope.
Not bad,
Come get some.
Now this
Come
would
get
make
some.
a good poem.
Okay, now. Play it the way I want.
May the forest be at peace.
I knew he was gonna summon something.
Well, aren't you something?
Hey, let's play.
Well, aren't you something?
You won't escape.
No, it's not playing that way. Oh, come on.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Brilliant technique.
Really?
You wouldn't.
Come on.
You wouldn't.
Be fair. Yeah, I think that border there is a hint. Yeah. Oh, too many cards in my hand. So, what, can I play that and it gets... and I can get rid of one of those? Is that what it's getting at? Huh. But it doesn't say about them being an amulet. Oh, basically it's referring to the bottom one after I evolve it. So I do that, get rid of you, and I could ram you, but then... do too much. Oh wait, I can? It doesn't say any of them are amulets. Oh no, a follower or an amulet. I was missing that first bit. Okay, by you.
I'm waiting to get up close and personal, darling.
Really? How can I miss that bit right there? I'm getting banished enemy amulet. I missed follower. So I could have done it a long time ago.
It won't be long now.
I have your heart in my sight.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, now you've got nothing.
This is the forest history. It's song.
With me, Barry.
Because I don't think Swordcraft has anything to give Rush.
Let's play.
Don't be so cold.
Okay, there are some units that have it, but... that's it. I don't have enough space. I'm trying to do too much, too soon. Yeah, saying I can get the tree out.
Alright. This is gonna spark.
Okay, charge 2.
I found you.
Yeah, give me the tree and... yeah, put the tree up. Okay, now it's up.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Hopefully this works. Well, basically you can only do 3 to me, so...
Hey, let's play. Hey, let's play. Hey,
yeah,
let's play.
you can still only do 3. Why is attacking?
Did I go a bit too far?
The forest abandoned me.
Okay, so I need to take you out. And strikes, but fairy in hand. So do 3 damage. Well, then again, beat 5, so... I wait.
Better than in the cradle.
Ah, you're dead. But then again, I could have just played him. Would have done it without the chance. I really wish something had rush. But nothing does.
It takes a thief to catch a thief.
Okay. Let's just do as much as I can.
Glory to the Sky Knights.
Okay, so
Rush
now
on 'em.
Let's go.
I got your scent.
Okay, 4 left. You're dead next turn.
Hey, let's play. It's very flock to me.
Yeah, little fairies.
Hey, let's play.
Stop whimpering. You knew it was gonna go around this way.
Hey, let's play.
Our lines are in disarray!
Okay, I'm glad about one thing. Does not have that the follower that gains points for every unit played, every follower played with the card. Because it also has Storm. I'm so glad you do not have it. And now it's over.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Rush on him!
Ah.
Nothing is more important than her!
Okay, now what's going to be said?
Your own heart is a mystery to you. Look inward and accept your desires. Admit them.
Yeah, I already know what it is. She wants forgiveness, but here is not the place to get forgiveness from.
My desires? Are you trying to say that killing illusions of the princess was my desire?
No, it's the other thing which they're saying, which you don't want to listen to because I understand, but no.
No, not at all. What you wanted was forgiveness.
See?
And acceptance from someone dear to you.
Yeah, I nailed that.
You! What do you know about me?
Probably more than you think.
I naturally know all. I am the Keeper, the one chosen by the almighty Nexus to summon the Morning Star.
The Morning Star? Nexus? I've heard those words before, but where?
Yeah.
I know all about you and the others, about your sorrows and the burdens you bear. You once served in another kingdom, not as a knight, not as a soldier, but as an assassin. You were the sword that cut down the kingdom's rebels, but once they were gone, there was no use for you.
And what of it?
You were forced into exile and found your way here, where you decided to serve the princess.
Oh, that's her backstory.
Why did you hide your past from your beloved liege? Were you scared of rejection? Did you fear your relationship would unravel?
Yes, that's why she didn't.
No. You attempted to purge the sins of your past by serving a new master. That is why you became her sword and her shield.
No! I adore her! I adore the princess from the bottom of my heart!
Really, Erika? You don't have to lie to me. You killed countless men, women, and children thinking it was for the good of the kingdom. But you were being used. And once you learned that, you tried to pay penance. That's why you came to serve me. You hoped if you were dedicated enough, your sins would be erased. I forgive you all the same, my dear Erika.
Oh, yeah. She wanted to come to that realization on her own, not be told by us.
I respect you, princess! I adore you, princess! Am I really only serving the princess to atone for what I've done?
Yes, I would get that from your past right now. But it probably was that first, but then you changed the way you think, but you're still here for that reason.
No, no, that can't be!
Will perfect serenity not set her heart at ease? It seems there truly is but one path to liberation.
And that is... what? Okay, so... I'm still going.
Settle the hell down! You're all suspected of murder.
Damn it! All this blood on our hands for the nobility for what? They're treating us like the rebels! You still have a future, Erika! Get out now and survive!
They're dead. All dead. Why? We did it all for the crown. Murder, murder, murder. What was it all for?
Well, then again, for the time being, it was... whoa.
What's wrong, dear? I can see your body and soul hurting. Do you believe in fate? I know I do. Would you come serve under me?
Wait, was this how they actually met?
Ever since then, everything I've done has been for you. I've always believed that this was my fate.
Is that the truth? There's no need to lie. You and I are too close for that. You thought you did the right thing, but were punished. You suffered and grieved. And then you sought a way to atone.
Yeah, anyone would.
You are weak. You are inadequate. Admit it. Accept it. And then bask in a dream all of your own.
Yes, but like I said, yes, she wants forgiveness, but here is not the place for it.
But the princess meant...
If you cannot admit the truth, then I will make you admit it. If you cannot accept the truth, then I will make you accept it. You will overcome this sorrow.
How are you gonna do that? Do not make her fight the princess. And you're gonna, aren't you? Oh no, it's still you. I actually thought she was gonna make me fight the princess then.
The princess was...
Liberation is almost here.
Yeah, well... No, I didn't get the card. Okay, I have 2 chances left to get it.
The hour of liberation approaches.
Come on. One of those 2 be it. No, that's not. Oh. This isn't gonna work, is it? That one.
Where's my knight in shining armor?
Okay, okay, if you're gonna summon out just amulets, that's fine. I have to run into the place at that point.
Don't call me short. You worthless.
Okay. Is that Euless healing everything? Yes, it is. Why do you have to have something that heals?
Lovely day for a fight.
Okay, now I get it. It's a bit late.
Lovely day for a fight.
Okay, so I've got that, so I can get rid of that now, which is good.
You worthless! Denying will do you no
But
good.
then again, it's still only going to last 2 turns. But yeah, you've got stuff like that.
When will I get my happily ever after?
Okay, so it might be best me going for this one, not that one, because yeah, Pegasus is kind of a pain because it's about strong and it's got about defenses. Okay, so I'm going after the Pegasus over there. Yeah, I still gotta get to 6 before I can banish one of them. So I've gotta wait one more turn. Really? You have to do this. Okay, give me the tree.
Let's speed things up.
Put up the tree. And
I found
you up. Got another tree. Okay, I've got a full field. And
Come get some.
let's go.
Come get some.
Too slow.
Still only 1 damage at a time, but still.
Must you? Now then.
Abandon all else and fall for me.
Close your eyes and sleep.
Why do you whimper like a little puppy? Ow! Okay. No, wait,
Waiting
no,
to
wait,
get up
that...
close and personal, darling.
Oh, good. It has to finish the countdown, but I got rid of it before the countdown, so that... Yeah, I was kind of worried about that.
Come get some. Come get some.
Too slow.
Yeah, I can't hit you. So, there's no target. Sucks. No target.
The time of regards is nigh.
Don't be so cold.
Pain.
You wouldn't.
False.
What?
Should have been quicker.
What the hell? Was that countdown? That was healing you? Okay, am I... Do I lose now?
You would be wise not to underestimate me.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna lose. But actually, no, I am gonna lose. Hate you.
For all that is just.
Come get some. Come get some.
Stupid ward.
that?
You die. Please, you attack.
Come get some.
Tree.
Come get some.
Okay, now.
Admit your wishes.
There, be even. Wait, I should have evolved her. I haven't evolved anyone this turn. This game.
Brilliant technique.
Wait. Yeah, I lose.
You wouldn't.
Well, aren't you something?
Seriously, what is doing that? Okay, give me 6. I don't know. Well, either way I'm gonna lose, aren't I?
Glory to the Sky Knight. Where's my knight in shining armor?
Complete sucks. The free damage from
You are done
kill
for.
Pegasus.
I'll find my happiness. Just you wait.
Okay, you
No
get
one
rush.
asked for a lecture.
No, I've lost. Completely, I've lost.
Fix this.
Hated. Yeah, I've lost.
This dream is your cradle.
Princess! Princess!
Okay, go again.
But the princess
Can I
was...
have the right hand this time?
Liberation is almost here.
That's not the right hand. Just one card I want for the hand. And that's not it either. No. At least I got the tree. But the tree's not going to do much on his own.
The hour of liberation approaches.
Nothing. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to game one of them. Yeah, I'll get you. At least you can get another one.
Glory to the Sky Knight.
Okay, good. That's... Okay, you've got a lot of drawing going on. Seriously, that tiger. Go away. Don't want you.
Lovely day for a fight.
Okay, I've got a ward. That's gonna help. Ish.
Don't call me short. Rush on him.
Okay, tactic.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Mind him.
Close your eyes and sleep. Such a smart little kitty.
Our lines are in disarray.
Well, aren't you something?
Ow. Well, at least you did no damage to me, you just killed my monsters. Okay, next turn I can play that and get rid of something.
No subject of mine will be forsaken.
And I can't play anything one.
Denying will do you no good. Now then.
Well, it's not like she's denying anything. I just said, here is not the place to get forgiven. It's out there.
The time of the gods is nigh. I've failed, haven't I? Denounce false religion.
Ah, that's what was destroying him. I need to get rid of that. And I have nothing that can do it. Okay, I have you, but... So, I summon you, kill. Evolve, kill. And then it's just the tiger that's still up. Well, actually I can attack and kill it, so basically everyone's wiped out. Okay, that works. And he just can't be attacked, so he can be destroyed by the effects. Bye.
I'm waiting to get up close and personal, darling.
Okay, evolve. Kill.
You're done for.
I have your heart in my sights.
And
Gotcha!
there. 3 dead at once.
Why must you?
No, don't bring that out.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I do not want to deal with the Pegasus. So, do I get rid of the Pegasus and still back to square one. Nothing on the field. And nothing else I can summon. You will have rush, but I need to wait 2 more turns. We have storm, so that helps. But these they don't have to evolve, that's good. Only you do. So if I evolve that, if I kill that, evolve, kill, and then yeah. And then just deal with her when she comes out.
Darling.
It won't be long now.
Yeah, I hope it's not.
I have your heart in my sights.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that nothing went down to 1. Okay. You summon 3 amulets from 1 spell. I need to end this quickly. Okay, you're gonna rush. You do damage to a follower. So basically you need to be, your countdown needs to be over.
It takes a thief to catch a thief.
To arms, brother.
And some
At your service. Gotcha.
And now strike.
Denying will do you no good.
Okay. Are you going to evolve or are you going to bring out something with rush? No, you just turn into a ward.
Accept your serenity.
A strong one at that.
Don't be so cold.
It completely sucks. Five damage to a follower. So yeah, you're dead. Union Blast? That is what exactly? I don't know. Do I have enough for the Union Blast? I thought it was just them, but don't think. Wait, it actually is. Huh. And you're in rush, so. Okay, I'm doing a lot. So sucks you can't do anything.
No one gets past me. This is our way
go.
out.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay, go. 8 left, and I should win next turn. And now me saying, nah, it's probably gonna jinx me. Oh, I didn't jinx it. Hooray! Hooray for me.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Nothing will change. What am I supposed to do?
Well, find your way out of here and get back to the princess. But we know you're gonna do something else before you go back to the princess. Hence the ending of Erika.
When the hour of liberation comes, your anguish will be extinguished. Soon the pride that blinded you to your sins will be forgiven. For now, you must sleep.
No, she wants to wake up.
The hour of liberation? That isn't real.
It is real, and it is bearing down upon us. But for the moment, you must abide in this world of dreams.
No, as I said, she doesn't want him.
Erika, You've done the best you could. Better than anyone. You owe it to yourself to rest now. You fled from that kingdom and arrived here in my court. That was fate. Our fate.
Yeah, out there.
Protect me. Be my sword and my shield. I will forgive you. And
Yes,
you
but
will forgive yourself.
Yes, but in here in the dream, no, there's gonna be no danger.
I will forgive myself. I was never able to forgive myself. I needed to forgive myself for my deeds, for those sins.
Yes, this is how it should be. Pray to the dream. Do not burden yourself. The almighty Nexus will liberate you. Liberate us all from our sorrows. All will return to nothingness.
So basically the Nexus is gonna kill everything.
Liberation. Will I really?
Yes. All will be liberated.
Yes. This is as it should be.
No.
Once it's complete.
No, do not fall for it, Erika.
But why? Why does it hurt so much?
Because you know this isn't real. This is not right.
Liberation. Will the princess... Will I be liberated?
She said yes, because you'll be dead. Liberation is gonna kill everybody. So, yeah. I'm gonna start off as a clean slate. So there's only the whole thing had to do with okay. Yeah, there's 15 chapters, right? So yeah, after this basically everyone's gonna be out and all meet up again. And I'm gonna see that same cutscene.
So now, Erika, let's have tea. It's your favorite blend.
Yes.
You're looking a little glum. Is there something on your mind?
No.
Don't keep secrets now, Erika. Just tell me what you want and I'll give it to you.
Freedom!
Liberation. What is liberation? Will it make you happy? Make me happy?
Oh no.
It will. All the heartbreak and despair will vanish.
Yeah, because there will be no more heartbreak, nothing to despair.
But how?
Kill everybody! Use that brain in your head, Erika.
Nexus will extinguish this world without a trace. Not one little bit will be left behind.
See? What did I tell you?
Extinguish? But...
Everything will disappear. Heartbreak, despair, and all the rest.
But what about you?
I'll be extinguished too. Isn't it wonderful? Everyone will be liberated, and there will be no more sorrow. Come now. Let's have a spot of tea while we wait.
No.
The whole world will disappear. Even you? But... You are everything to me. And you will be safe.
Yeah.
That's it. I came to the Morning Star to defend the princess. And then I was swallowed by the light.
Yes.
Erika?
I faltered in my loyalty. I admit and accept that much. But I am still your sword, and I am still your shield.
And I will cut down everything in my path.
I lose my only way of paying penance for my crimes. I won't even be able to tell you about my misdeeds.
You are abandoning serenity and resisting liberation.
Yes.
I wouldn't if your serenity and liberation were real, but they're not.
It's just killing.
This place isn't even a dream. It's not liberation that you're trying to bring. It's destruction. I can't allow this.
Why do you resist when the almighty Nexus offers her succor to you?
Thank you for opening my eyes. I'd never paid attention to the shadows eating at my soul, to the wicked deeds in my past. But I can't linger here any longer. I reject your twisted illusions and your liberation. I have to own up to myself.
Yeah, so in a way this place did kind of help you. But, as I said before, you still want forgiveness out there, not in here. Don't you?
I am the princess's sword and her shield.
Why must you act so?
Because you're wrong. That's why. That's why I act so.
I will liberate you.
Good, I got it.
Let's speed things up. Too slow.
No!
I really like going first with that in my hand. But going second and getting it in my hand first, it's still the same.
You've gotta see me dance!
No, we don't. You gotta see nothing.
Lovely day for a fight.
Too slow.
Okay, keep going.
La 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 la!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why that cat is a pain.
Well, aren't you something?
That monster is a pain. But until I've got something that can actually kill it and keep it dead, it's gonna keep happening. I could actually ram it now and then it'll die, but then I have nothing.
Too slow.
Hey, that hurt!
Can do. At least I got something out.
My boss works us to the bone! My boss works us to the bone!
Sorry, nah. So I can evolve, kill one of them, attack, and then strike. Yeah.
Where's my knight in shining armor?
Kill.
You are done for.
I'll find my happiness. Just you wait. Rush on him!
No attack. No, wait, no.
You.
Can't do nothing now. I should have attacked her and kept you alive. I messed up.
I live by the sword.
I shall protect you. You're done for.
Ah! You not.
When will I get my happily ever after?
Okay, I've got 5. I don't have the tree out, so I haven't got the means to get the tree. What can I do? I can go for rush. Evolve and take you out. But you've got storm, so. But either way, I still got to get rid of the ward first. do it this
thunders
way.
in my core.
It won't be long now.
Devotion binds our order. Onward.
Yeah, can't do that.
My light of hope fades.
Time to go a little wild.
Ah.
It's the pitch for you.
Hey, you Mimi and Coco.
The real battle begins.
I have faith in my blade and
Be
myself.
nice.
I wasn't enough.
You wouldn't.
Okay, be nice. Yeah, I've got 6, so die.
I'm waiting to get up close and personal, darling.
Die.
It all ends here.
I have your heart
Okay,
in my
I
sight.
got back.
Sorry, gotta go.
Gotcha!
Can't do that, and then rush.
I live by the sword.
Ding dong.
I'm just a mage who's as old as dirt.
Yeah, you have no means to attack quickly. Okay, I do right there. Oh, I can't get the tree.
You're trespassing!
Okay, I've got 4.
Lovely day for a fight.
Still, where's the damage? How do I... Don't know how to get that damage done.
Don't call me short.
Okay, full field.
Gotcha!
This time, you do it.
Oh.
Gotcha!
Okay. Hopefully I can pull this back now.
Tear to shreds. Arr!
Well, aren't you something?
Don't be so cold!
Yeah, you do that, but you do nothing. Gimme. Bye.
I'm waiting to get up close and personal, darling.
Okay, now, and you just
Let's
so
speed things up.
and do a little bit more chip damage.
No!
Too slow.
Stop!
Okay, I have turned this around,
Let the people rejoice.
which is a good thing. I lost twice during this run, which I didn't like. Really wish something had storm, but no, nothing does. Oh wait, you do.
Devotion thunders in my core.
And I win.
Gotcha!
No!
Too slow.
Stop!
There we go.
Nothing
Yes,
is
victory!
over.
So long, Eris.
This dream is full of lies.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna get the to be
Why
continued.
won't you comprehend? I want to liberate us all. This serenity is my gift to you.
You want to kill us all, not save us.
Some people may be looking for liberation. They may want to vanish or lose themselves in your illusions. But not me. There's still something I have to do. I have to see the princess.
Yeah, and get her to forgive me.
No matter whether you meet your beloved, the future will not change. No matter whether you stay or leave, the hour of liberation approaches.
That might be, but I will resist. Resist for the princess!
You are protecting the princess because you want to be forgiven for your sins. But the forgiveness you're looking for is here.
No, it's not. It's an illusion.
I don't need to be forgiven by an illusion. Now let me out!
The world is coming apart again. A chasm of sorrow is opening.
And the real world is on the other side.
Yeah.
You will find no serenity there.
I have to go. For the princess and for myself. To carry out my duty and atone for my misdeeds.
I see.
Please forgive me, princess. I'm on my way to protect you. Protect you from the ritual to banish Urias, and protect you from this liberation. Protect you, no matter what.
Yeah, from everything.
I served you to pay penance for my own sins. Once you're safe, I'll confess all of my misdeeds to you. That I promise.
Okay, now we're out. And this still makes a good spot where they should end, but no, it doesn't. Huh. Okay, so wait. So we only got to experience that end bit on Eris. No, on Erisa. Why did I say Eris? Did they only experience it on Eris? Stop it! Erisa? Or is it you experience it the first time you get to this point? Huh. Okay, so that makes things a lot more easier. If this is how it's gonna go, that just means 2 episodes on each. Huh. That made things a lot quicker. I thought it was gonna be 4 on each. Because do something in a dream, realise it's a dream, fight her to get out, and then the end it. But if that, when we're in there, we already know it's a dream, and we're fighting her to get out from there, just have it all in one, so as it is, it's only 2. When how we get in there and how we get out. As I said, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. So I'm going to be moving on to the next leader, which I'll be picking up from outside where you get to see me pick. But apart from that, that's going to do it for today. So if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.